What is going on, y'all? It is another morning out here at the Spillway. Today I'm going to be using the latest prototype of the EFH XL Banshee. This is a 5.7 inch paddle tail that I make and sell myself. Should be good for striper, big smallmouth, muskie, really any big fish swimming out in this dam. I'm pretty excited to try it. Let's get out there. So guys, I am throwing this on a medium heavy spinning rod, 6.5 foot with 30-pound braid to a 20-pound fluoro leader, 3,000 size reel. I got a big net with me because hopefully we're gonna catch some big striper. They're running the generator at 7 o'clock. It is 6:53 right now, so we got just a few minutes to get down there. But man, y'all, is this not a cool spot? It's really difficult to access, which is kind of nice, to be honest. Keeps away a lot of the riffraff, if you know what I mean. And we need that because this spot is already busy as heck. Man, if there's ever a spot to break an ankle, this is it. The video is really not going to convey how steep this is, but trust me guys, this is pretty steep. Yeah, I think that swims pretty good, y'all. Oh my gosh. Y'all, a drum just swam and picked this thing up on its second cast. Right by the bank. This thing looks pretty good. This bait looks really good, guys. This swims really well. And there's the water. I'm probably gonna have to move down because there's gonna be way too much current pushing right in front of me.
Hey man, how are you?
Good, how are you doing? You say you're tired? I understand that. Fish? Big fish. Guys, I got one. Got a good one. Oh, it's a drum. Well, I mean, it is a good fish. It's just the wrong species. But hey, at least I caught a fish on the new prototype. There you go. Get out of here. The new prototype XL Banshee is certified to catch fish. First time I've ever used it, caught a decent fish. Holy cow, my leader's getting torn to shreds. I need to upgrade my leader size. This is 20 pound, I'm gonna buy 30 pound. I think I need to start reeling basically right away. Normally what I would like to do at the spot is throw it out and then bottom bounce the bait off the rocks. But I was only fishing for 10 minutes and my leader was already torn to shreds. If I hook a big striper with a torn leader like that, it's gonna snap off. Oh my gosh, there's a dang beaver right in front of me. Is that not gonna be too much current for him? That was interesting. Oh my gosh, there's another beaver. What in the world?
I think it's gonna be a nice size.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I got one. I think it's a drum. Oh, it's a white bass. That's a solid white. Oh no. That thing bit a 6-inch bait.
That's that's crazy.
Look at that. White bass on the prototype number 3 XL Banshee. See you, dude. Yeah, that was like 31 fish in an hour or something. Oh, wow. Huh.
I got 2 of them.
There's fish. White bass. There's another one. Yo, 2 casts in a row with the A-rig. All right, we're getting some water. Another white bass. Guys, this A-rig doesn't really work in the current, so it looks like I've got about 2 casts left with it. maybe 3. That's nice though to start out with it and get a couple white bass while I can still use it. All right, maybe one more cast with the A-rig. I don't know. Yeah, it's just getting thrown down river. I don't think it's gonna happen. Man, y'all, look at all those birds. If you like viewing ospreys or cormorants, whatever, this is the place. Let's tie on a different bait. Something we can actually use here, because there is no chance I'm throwing an A-rig in this right now. Oh my gosh, guys, there's so many freaking people here this morning. Okay, now that I've wasted 10, 15 minutes tying on my rig, maybe I can start fishing. Just maybe. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna go downriver. This is not worth it. There's too many people up here. Fish. Oh, I just lost one. Well, there's something out there. Didn't feel very big. That was probably a white bass. I don't think it was a smallmouth. It wasn't really fighting like one. There's one. Oh my gosh, oh, that felt pretty decent. That felt like a nice smallmouth. That's 2 fish I've lost right here. Don't worry, smallmouth, you can bite. I'm not gonna eat you. I'm not one of those guys. There we go. There we go. Okay, white bass. All right, white bass on the paddle tail. See you, dude, thanks for biting. Well, okay. Getting a little action downstream here. So I'm thinking that first fish I lost was probably a white bass. The second fish was probably a smallmouth. And then obviously I just caught a white bass. My gosh, it's such a circus up there. Oh, some guy's fighting a striper. Well, I can't cast right now because there's some guy fighting a big fish that will no doubt be dinner, unfortunately. Oh gosh, one of them's got a really nice smallmouth. Okay, well that's a dead smallmouth right there. There's a fish. I just lost a fish. Oh my gosh, that's like a 2.5 pound smallmouth. Here's my problem with that, guys. These guys are using gaffs, okay? You know, just like a big hook to land the fish. But like, dude, if you're using a gaff, you're not even checking if the fish is legal. Like, do these guys even care if it's legal? Is this dumb throwing an A-rig right here? Am I just gonna get snagged? Yeah, it probably is pretty dumb. Warning. Dangerous waters. Hopefully it's not too dangerous for the fish. Also, like, oh my gosh, it is freezing cold. It's like 40 degrees right now. Shoot, it was like 85 yesterday in the middle of the day. I didn't really think it'd be cold this morning. We are making the treacherous walk to the spillway. Well, guys, there she is. There is the spillway. Statistically speaking, the most dangerous spillway in the state. From everything I've read, and it makes sense, this spillway has the highest drowning rate of any spillway in the state. Makes sense because they discharge a ton of water out of here and it's really shallow. So when they've got gates open, you got waves rolling all the way down there to the end of the lock structure. And people take their boats all the way up and they don't realize how dangerous it is. But yeah, let's get down there and catch some fish. Unfortunately, my chest cam clips that you're about to see became corrupted, so they have no audio and the frame rate is a bit weird. The only audio I got is from my monopod cam, which is very quiet. Normally I would just toss these, but as you'll see, I'm about to catch some really nice fish, including a new personal best for one of my favorite species, so the clips had to stay. Okay, I wasted 10 minutes of my morning retying my spinning rod, but there she is. It's like a little homemade fluke style bait. Designed this on my computer, made it with a 3D printer. I don't know, let's see if it works. I'm gonna get my net ready before I start casting, because whenever I don't do that, that's when I hook a fish. Before I catch the thing out, hook a 30-pound striker. I started casting around that homemade forktail bait and pretty quickly hooked and lost a nice fish right next to the bank. I tossed the bait back in and hooked up with my first fish, which was a pretty nice smallmouth. These are in my top 3 favorite species, and I had never caught one at this spot before, so I was pretty excited. Pretty cool that I got them on a homemade bait too. Once again, I made this thing with a 3D printed mold. Alright guys, well it's a freaking chunk of a smallmouth. Did not expect one of those. I really just expected white bass, striper, and drum, but that is a very welcome surprise. Heck yeah. Alright, let's put him back. It's probably, I don't know, a little over 2 pounds. Dude, thanks for biting. There goes. Yeah, like all the fish I catch here, right next to the shore. Not funny. Good fish, room. Right. Oh, giant smallie. Oh my gosh. Maybe not giant, but that's like, oh my gosh, that's a big smallie. Guys, I thought I had like a 5-pound striper on. It's just a tank smallie. Yo, I gotta get a weight on this one. That might go 3 pounds. That's one of the biggest smallmouth I've caught. Okay. 2.76. That's like the 4th biggest smallmouth I've ever caught. What in the world? That's like a 17-inch smallmouth. 17 and a half. Look at that thing, guys. Almost a 3-pounder. What a tank. All right. Thanks for biting, dude. There he goes. Guys, another one. That's not as big as the last one. That's another really nice smallmouth. Dude, they're crushing that homemade fluke style bait. They're crushing it.
Yeah, I think it's a big one. Did you put on the...
Oh my gosh, guys, we're on them. We're on a big smallmouth bite right now. There's one. What do we got? Another one. Oh my gosh, it's bigger. Yo! Bro, this might be a PB. Oh my gosh, this is my PB. 356. It's the biggest one I've ever caught. Yo, PB, 3.5-pound smallie. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, y'all. I thought I would come here, get some white bass, maybe I get lucky, get a 5-10-pound striper. I've got 4 big smallmouth and the biggest one of my life. I just broke my PB smallmouth. I had not caught a 3-pounder until 2 weeks ago on that kayak float I did. And then all of a sudden now I've caught 2 3-pounders. That's crazy. Homemade fluke style. I made this with a 3D printer. 3D printed DIY lure. Holy cow. Holy cow. I appreciate you guys watching the video. I had to compile 4 trips into this video because I can never really get on a consistent bite at this spot, which sucks because aesthetically it's such a neat place to fish. But the bite is probably bad because it's pressured so hard, and everyone that does fish here seems to keep everything they catch. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the compiled video. If you did, please do me a favor and subscribe.